Okay, let's dive right into the Wind Cries Mary here. In this video, we're going to take a look at the intro, the verse, and the chorus. So, the intro starts out, we just have a chromatic movement of what would usually be an E flat, just like power chord. That is a power chord at the 6th fret on the 5th string, and then the 8th fret on the 3rd and 4th strings. But what he does is he adds the 6th fret on the B flat on the 6th string as well underneath this note. So it's like a standard E flat chord with an added 5th underneath it. And then you chromatically move that same shape up. I like to hold these two notes with my pinky and then just bar these first. So bar these two with my pinky, the 2 middle strings, and then bar these two with my first. Alright, then we have this little maneuver that's very reminiscent of Hendrix, and it's basically this. And he's just taking those same chord shapes and moving the 3rd into the bass. So we have this. It's the 8th fret on the 4th and 5th strings, barred with your first finger, and then a quick hammer on the 10th fret on the 5th string. You still want that note on the 4th string ringing out underneath it. And then do that same maneuver at the 9th, and then at the 10th fret. And then we go back through those same 3 previous chords, and then back to the same hammer-on maneuver. Then we have a little fill to, and that is basically just pick 10 and 12 on the 5th string with your 1st and 3rd finger. Pick 10 on the 4th. Hammer on to 12. Now pick it again and hammer on. Then back down to 10 on the 4th, and then come over and at the 12th fret on the 5th string. And that's it for the intro. So now let's talk about the verse. The verse is built off of 3 chords. C major, which is just played basically your C major shapes right here off the 5th string at the 3rd fret, and then barring at the 5th fret across the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. I like to bar with my pinky there and just grab this root note with my first finger. And then the same shape down 2 frets is B flat. And then we have an F major chord. Now how he usually holds this F major, he doesn't do the standard F major bar. He likes to take his thumb and grab that low F, and then he has his first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string, and then the 3rd finger at the 3rd fret on the 4th string. And he'll use the tip of his 3rd finger to mute that 5th string so it doesn't ring when we're strumming across it. So we have okay. Now the best way to approach this verse is really in a random fashion, because that's what he's doing. He's doing, every time he plays it a little bit differently, these 3 chords, by embellishing the chords in a few different ways. So we're going to talk about the ways that he embellishes them, but then I'm going to just leave it to you to randomly do it, whatever embellishment you feel you'd like to do at the time. That's what I'm doing in the video. That's what he's doing when he's performing this stuff, so you might as well treat it the same way. Let's talk about some of the things he embellishes. Well, say we start with this straight C major chord here. His favorite chord device probably to use of all is to take a standard major shape, and we spell this chord C, E, and G. Those are the notes that make up a C major chord. That's the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th note of a C major scale. Well, if you take and right now we have C in the bass, the 1 in the bass, the root. If we moved it to the 3rd and made the 3rd be in the bass, here's the 3rd, it's E, C, D, E. That's the 3rd note of the scale, and then you add the same notes on top. We still have a C major chord, but it has the E in the bass, so it's considered technically to be in 1st inversion. So that's one of his favorite things, is to kind of slide into that. That would be off the B flat now. You see, we still have the same 3 notes there. All right. So when he's playing these 2 shapes on the off the 5th string here, he's going to be doing a lot of that on that. So he'll be like, and then he'll make it down to the F. On the F, he has a couple things he likes to do. By far, his favorite in this song is he takes these same F chord, starts strumming it, and then he'll lift up his 2nd finger to make that 3rd string open, and he'll pick that chord, those 3 notes, and hammer that note back on. All right, so you'll see like this. All right, another thing he'll do on this F, he'll play the chord normal, and then he'll take his pinky and lay it on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, and then come back down to the normal chord. And you'll hear this progression, he'll sometimes make it chromatic. Instead of just going straight from the C to the F, he'll go like this. All right, so that is chromatic, little chromatic movement. You'll hear that, but the majority of the time when he's doing that, he's not doing it down here. He takes a higher shape of this C chord. So instead of this, so let's hold this, we have this F again, right? Move that up to the 8th fret. And you'll see it's the same thing, but just a higher voicing of C. And he does the chromatic movement from there. So the 8th fret to the 7th to the 6th. And then down to the F. So it's something you want to combine those things in any way you want. Like I'll go one time through the verse here and let you see what I mean. Okay? So just mix and match those different embellishments and you'll make it sound just like he's doing, just kind of this random thing. It adds to the quality of the song. It's very unpredictable. All right, then we get to the chorus here, which is based off of this same shape that we did with this F here, but move it to the 3rd fret. And I'll play through the chorus really quick. It goes like this. So basically, we had that same shape that we did at the F on the 1st fret. Do it at this. We got a kind of a swinging feel, and you add your pinky to the 5th fret here on the 2nd string, and then back down. So it goes like this, just like we did that shape down here. Just do that at the 3rd fret. Then do the exact same thing at the 6th fret. We got. All right, and then we have the same chords that we did in the intro, those E flat, those power chords coming up. Then back to these same. Then back to the intro chords. And then this time we do the little hammer-on routine that we did in the intro as well. That's only after the 2nd time playing through the chorus chords. All right, and then he ends this, he goes back to the next verse with this little fill. And it's just kind of like this twice. Then the D, so I'm on the 4th string here, 10th fret. Twice, then 12 once, and then pick the 2 middle strings of the 10th fret bar, and then come back down and hit 10 on the 4th string, and slide it back down. and then it just goes back through the verse and the chorus again, just randomly picking chord embellishments. The chorus isn't random, it's the same every time. But when you do that verse, keep it just keep it random. And then that will take us, after the second chorus, that will take us to the solo.